Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Nitin Sharma, PGT Computer Science from Kendra Vidyalaya Sangathan. Today we will discuss functions. You have already learned about functions in your previous class. In this video, we will discuss some deeper concepts of functions in Python programming environment, such as how to define a function, flow of execution in a function call, how to pass arguments in Python environment, returning values from functions, and the scope of variables. As you all know, to provide a functionality in Python, we need to write a function. So what is function? As you can see on the screen, a function is defined as a group of statements that can be invoked from any part of the program for the purpose of performing a specific task. Now in this definition there are two terms. First is invoked and second is specific task which needs your attention. Here in this definition, invoke means to calling a function and specific task means the specific functionality for which the function is being defined. Now there are some alternative names of functions also. A function is also known as method, procedure, routine, subroutines and subprogram. These terms are used interchangeably for functions. To understand the various terminologies of function, we can consider this example. As you can see in the given example, the complete box, the first complete box, this is known as definition of function. Def is a keyword which is used to define a function, followed by the function name. In this function, the name of function is Cbse something, which is followed by argument. For the time being, you can consider argument and parameter are same. In the next video, we will discuss what is the difference between parameter and argument. Till then, you can consider both the same. Now, which is followed by a colon. So the complete first line is known as function header, and the rest, all the statements are collectively known as body of the functions. And the return statement is used to return the computed value from the function to the calling statement. So we can say function header plus body of the function is known as definition of function. Below the definition of function there are two statements, and you can see that these two statements are not indented, and hence these statements are known as top level statement. Cbse something A, this statement is known as function calling statement. For better conceptual clarity, we will open IDLE and we will write a function and we will call it. So in this IDLE, we will define a function to add two numbers and then we will call the function. So to define a function, we need to write the def keyword which is used to define a function. So def, suppose name of function is sum. We are writing a code to add two numbers, so we will write a comma b. We are taking one more variable which will store the sum of these two variables, and we are returning the computed value which is the sum of two variables a and b. Here we are taking the values of these two variables from the user. So we are calling input function and we are asking for the value from the user. Enter first number, suppose 10, b, int input, enter second number, suppose 5, and now we will call the function sum, suppose result. We are taking one variable because the sum function will return the value c which should be cached by the variable result. So we are calling sum a comma b. So the value of result should be 15. So this is how we can define a function in Python ideally, that is Python environment, and we can call the function using the calling statement.